Facing giants. Tom was not the kind of boy people called brave. He was quiet, small for his age, and often kept to himself. In his village, others led the games, told the stories, and made the noise. Tom preferred to listen and learn from the background. His village was nestled between two big mountains. Most days were calm, but one season, heavy rains came. They lasted for days. Then, late one night, the old wooden bridge that connected the village to the nearby town collapsed into the river below. That bridge wasn't just a way to cross the river. It was their lifeline. Without it, the village had no way to get food, medicine, or supplies. They couldn't even send messages to the outside world. The town leaders gathered. "We need someone to go through the mountains," one said. "We can't wait for help. But it's dangerous. The trails are hard. The path is steep." People looked at each other. No one volunteered. Tom was there, listening quietly from the edge of the room. That night, he couldn't sleep. His grandfather's words came back to him. Sometimes, the biggest strength is simply moving forward, even if you're scared. The next morning, before the sun rose, Tom packed a small bag, food, water, and a simple map. He told no one but his mother. She looked at him, surprised, but didn't stop him. She only kissed his forehead and said, "Come back to us." The trail into the mountain was cold and wet. Mud pulled at his shoes. Trees creaked in the wind. Every sound made Tom flinch. Was it an animal? A person? A storm? Twice he nearly turned back. Once when a loud crack echoed through the trees. Another time when he slipped on a wet rock and hit his elbow hard. But each time, he remembered his grandfather's voice. Just one step forward. He rested under a tree, soaking wet, eating a cold piece of bread. He looked at his bruised arm. "I'm not strong enough," he whispered. But then, he looked at the path ahead. It curved upward, into the light. He stood. He walked. By the second day, he was tired and sore, but still moving. On the third, he reached the town. His clothes were torn. His face was dirty. But when he told the town leaders what had happened, they acted quickly. Help was sent. Supplies, builders, engineers. The new bridge was strong. It took weeks to build. When the villagers asked who saved them, someone said, "It was Tom." "Tom?" they repeated. "The quiet one." Yes, the quiet one who just walked. Tom didn't defeat a monster or shout a speech. He didn't fight with swords or strength. He simply kept going. Sometimes the biggest challenges in life are the ones no one sees. Fear, doubt, and silence can feel like giants standing in our way. We often think courage means bold moves or loud words. But real courage can be quiet. It can be slow. It can look like one foot after the other, through mud and fear, even when no one is watching. Tom's story reminds us that bravery is not about never being scared. It's about walking anyway. You don't have to be the loudest or the strongest. You just have to keep moving forward. Now, I invite you to ask yourself a few questions. What is a challenge in your life right now that feels too big? Can you remember a time you kept going even when you were afraid? What giants are you facing that others can't see? What is one small step you can take today, even if it feels hard? Bravery isn't always big. Sometimes it's quiet and hidden. It happens in slow steps, early mornings, and quiet moments when no one is watching. You don't have to climb the mountain all at once. You just have to take the next step. Thank you for listening. To hear more stories or stay updated, please subscribe, share your thoughts, or simply keep coming back. And remember, every small act of kindness, every quiet decision to live with integrity creates ripples that extend further than you may ever see. And even the smallest wave can change the course of someone's day. Until next time, stay kind, stay centered, and keep it human.